Father, I just pray, if it's your will, that you would change this sad situation in New Orleans. It saddens my heart that Six Flags was destroyed and never reopened since Hurricane Katrina, even 15 or 16 years. I mean, even 9 or 10 years later after it was destroyed by that hurricane. But Father, I sincerely ask that if it's your will, that you would raise up a church or churches there in that very area where it has been destroyed. And if it's your will, I ask you to send such a revival there that will be as powerful as the revival that happened at Brownsville in Pensacola, Florida. That thousands or maybe even millions of people would come there because of a revival that would come to that area of New Orleans through one or even more churches that will be just as powerful as what happened at Brownsville in Pensacola, Florida. Father, in Jesus' name, because that's a lot better than a roller coaster ride, Father God, and it would be even greater if it swept through the whole city of New Orleans, Lord. And from my understanding, Father, as wonderful as the revival was at Brownsville, it swept the world, it touched the world, but it didn't even touch Pensacola, Florida, which is very, very sad. So I ask you, in Jesus' name, not only to send a revival there that could touch through a church by raising up a church there or churches there in that very area where Six Flags has been, and that the swamps would be dried out so that this can happen. Not just a revival that would touch the world, but even a revival that would touch that entire city for you, in Jesus' name. Amen.